I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality. Or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
Our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers. We can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
Yeah, so that, I mean, imagine having a net worth of 20, 30, 100, 200, whatever the hell $1 million, and really pretending like you know what the hell's going on. And you're white. And the Aaron Paul one, that's the best one. I mean, really, did that come from his audition for Jesse for Breaking Bad? It's just, bro, you can't tell me someone that's worth that much money for that long is still in touch with reality. And you're not even fucking black. Like, I don't get it, and I'm really curious what you guys think.
They're acting. That's what it came across to me as they're acting. Like, oh my God, look at you people. You've got your makeup on. You've got your filter, the black and white filter. Jesse Pinkman is putting on his fucking Grammy, like the performance he should have put on in the goddamn
movie.
You know, and what the hell?
Whatever the hell it was so terrible we don't remember what the fuck it was called.
You know?
How many takes of each one do you think they each did? How many takes?
That's exactly. You know what, See Money, thank you, because that's exactly what I envision while I'm watching that. It's like, oh, you know what? Let me do that again. Let me do that again. I take responsibility. Like, you know what? Come on, bro. You know, put your money where your mouth is, dude. Nobody wants to hear you in your fucking $1 million mansion talking about how we're in this together and about how, you know what? Why don't you do something about it? Put some black people in your fucking movies and stop playing Chinese people in your movies if you're white. Stop playing.
Or go out and protest.
Yeah,
Get out of the Beverly Hills mansion. Drive your Ferrari down the, like, I just...
And you know what? Jason Boyega, or John Boyega, I think is the name, from Star Wars. He went out there and protested, but I'm sorry. I thought I was watching Star Wars, dude. My man was putting on a show. And I haven't seen him since.
To me, all of it was just pandering, right? You said acting. I think it's just trying to stay relevant, like pandering to their base, I guess, or to their fans. Like, oh, look me, I care too. I'm with you guys too, because I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget about me. I can't make my $millions here, but don't forget about me.
There's a portion of me that kind of feels bad because some of them probably genuinely think they're doing the right thing, and then they're stunned by the backlash, and it's like, and that further proves.
That was like the John Lennon song, right? Like the Imagine, when they all did Imagine, like, what?
Oh, Wonder Woman? Yeah, Wonder Woman. I mean, actors and actresses make me laugh. You literally get told what to do and what to wear for a living. That's your job. You're told what to do and what to wear. I mean, so unless that's happening, shut up.
Here's how you help people. If you want to help people, all you rich actors and celebrities, go to the hood and hire someone from the hood to be your advisors. They will keep your ass grounded and keep your ass out of trouble. I promise you. Because I promise you, nobody in the hood is letting any advisor that is keeping real with you, is keeping it real with you, is not gonna let you get on there and do some soapbox shit like that. I'm sorry. I've gotten on this show and talked about my personal experiences. I've gotten on the show and given out facts and statistics. I have not gone out there and protested. Why? Because I got my kids and I don't want to get my 8-year-old to get sprayed in the face by fucking pepper spray. I'm not an irresponsible parent, but you know what? I at least understand what's happening out there, and I'm trying to support in ways that I can. And I think that's all you can do. You don't need to get out there and start putting up on a show. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. See, Money said it. If you aren't going to, like, justifiably is not the word I'm looking for, but like physically help, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. If you are not donating money to a cause, if you aren't literally out there marching, protesting, I don't want to hear you. You're an entertainer, entertain me. I don't need the news. I don't need politics from you. I don't need anything like that other than what I know you as. Now, I'm not saying that Aaron Paul can't be a pro-Black Lives Matter. If he got on Instagram and said the same thing but his real face, I would have believed him 100%.
Sitting on the shitter? You sitting on the
shitter?
shitter?
This dude is real.
Bro, he acted like he was talking to Walter White about to cook the blue batch. Like,
his teeth and grabbing his head like, oh, I'm so sorry for every time I laughed at a black joke and this, that, and the third. Like, come on.
The whole thing was cringy, made me uncomfortable. That's where my mind went to.
It was gross.
Yeah, pandering, bro. You just like, just go away, shut the fuck up.
And how many of them are probably Trump supporters too? That's the best part. They're super rich people. I can't see them voting
told
Dem.
What to do? They're told what to do. Their marketers like, yo, this is a good spot for you, bro. You should do it. You know, no, bro. No.
Yep, and like Joe Rogan said, he goes, every single one of your agents should be fired. Whoever told you that was a good idea, he goes, call me next time. Call me next time you all want to do that video. I'm going to tell you, don't do it.
There's no way people around you are keeping it real with you if you are online making a jackass out of yourself like that.
Yeah, and they're all look like fools.
Yeah, I mean, look at somebody like Gal Gadot. Could you imagine? She's probably got 1,000 people around her telling her how beautiful and how perfect she is on a daily
every day.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be like, no, that's a bad idea, sweetheart. You're gonna look like an asshole. Don't do it. You know what I mean?
We are not in this together, and saying we are makes the situation worse because now you don't give a fuck. Like, you don't spend the time to not be ignorant about the situation, thinking that a video like that is going to do something. Like, no, bro, it pisses me off.
Right. It's totally backfires. They think they're doing a good cause, but it's still attention seeking. That's how self-centered actors and actresses are. I mean,
let me ask you this.
Sometimes they don't even realize it.
Let me ask you this. Do you think there's going to be a backlash about all these companies out there? I don't know if you guys heard, but companies like the Aunt Jemima syrup and Old Ben's rice, Uncle Ben's rice, they're saying that they're going to change their labeling. Like, we are not going to use that labeling marketing anymore. What do you think?
I don't know why they couldn't just call it maple syrup since day one. Personally, as a white kid growing up, I never even looked at it in that sense. But it is odd to call it Aunt Jemima. That just sounds like some asshole redneck thought of that, like...
Aunt Jemima was a cook back in the day, and she cooked for her slave owners. Like, it is a racist slave connotation. Like,
well then, yeah, I did not know that. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, it's not just because he's black.
Yes, you're seeing bands change their name. What's the one with the fuck.
Lady Antebellum.
Lady Antebellum. That's who I was thinking. Yes, Lady Antebellum, the Dixie Chicks. You're seeing that people, certain cities are starting to proactively now take down signs
and monuments.
What is the university that just took down the Woodrow Wilson Center for like politics or something like that?
Oh wow, it might be a big
university that took down a president's name, Woodrow Wilson, because
of the racist thing he was on record of saying. So
the point is, companies all over now. Universities, basically everybody who stands a chance to lose something by possibly being misconstrued with racism, is now trying to separate themselves from those traditional images, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the world 2020 is forcing people to pick sides, at least in this.
You're racist
matter.
or you're not, right? Yeah.
Either you're racist or you're not. Either you're against it or you are not, or you support it.
Sure.
And I think these companies are seeing the tea leaves in that says Facebook refused to censor Donald Trump, and they've already lost billions, like $10 billion off marketing because they said they're not going to censor Donald Trump's racist hate speech.
So here's the question then. That's a good point, JB. I love the numbers. Here's the question then. Is it justifiable, right? Are these companies, are they pandering? Are they not? Are they doing it because it's the right thing? This boomer ass CEO, this 78, this old white man that is running this company, this 1%er, does he really care about Black lives or equality? Probably, maybe not. I don't know. But one thing that's sure, if you look at the numbers, it's financially better for your company if you separate yourself from racism.
Bro, it shows you that even your pancake syrup company was racist at some point in time when it was created. I mean, the forces are against you.
Maybe that, I like that point, C-Money. Don't just freaking take down the name Aunt Jemima. That's not what we're looking for. To be honest with you, I love Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima is one of those for me that since I was a kid, I always, liked. And so even Uncle Ben's, right? Those are certain things that you just kind of used to. And maybe because I was uneducated, I didn't know the history behind them, right? You listen to the Royce the 5'9" album, you find out that the Mr. Softy freaking song has slavery and racist connotations. So, and this is music that played in the hood that I remember running out to in the Bronx. I'm not even realizing that I'm listening to racist music. I think that song is called "Nigga Love a Watermelon" or something like that.
Oh shit!
That ice cream. That
yeah.
See, that's what I mean. They did it so blatantly back in the day because it's almost like a sadistic evil. Like there you go. Like playing a racist song as the poor little black kids run towards the truck.
That's cruel.
It's
so cruel.
That's why if that's the one thing, and I'll end on this, if that's the one thing that racism pisses me off the most, is life is hard enough just getting through life and what it throws at us. Imagine having an entire system and government designed to make sure you do not succeed on top of life and its difficulties already. That's what pisses me off, because I haven't had to face a lot of those difficulties, and I've just been through life, and that's hard. So I can't imagine living that against that adversary. It's not fair, and I hope we see it in our lifetime. That's all the time we have, guys. Check us out everywhere. Subscribe on YouTube. Tell everyone you know about us. It's the only way we grow. Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Google, everywhere. Anywhere you can stream podcasts, we are there. Making money from the Podheads. And that's it, guys. Until next time.
Yeah.